Hello, it's Jess, and it's day 3 of our Disneyland Paris trip. Did you know that you can get a haircut in Disneyland Paris? You're going to find out all about it in this video with the prices as well, and top tips for getting an appointment there. And our thoughts on Cowboy Cookout Barbecue. We are trying the breakfast at our hotel. It is a all-you-can-eat buffet breakfast with hot food and breads and cold meats and cheeses, so there's plenty to choose from. We thought we would try it even though we don't have the meal plan. You can watch my full review of the breakfast in this video. The plan is to spend the day in Disneyland Park, and the first stop is to see if we can meet Stitch at the character meet and greet. We did not manage to wake up early enough to use our extra magic time, and by the time we got to the queues it was 2.5 hours long, so with a toddler we are definitely not queuing for Stitch. Top tip, if you want to meet with Stitch, then I really suggest that you go and start queuing during extra magic time so that you don't have to queue as long. Instead, we decided to head off to Fantasyland and enjoy some kid-friendly rides such as the carousel and the Snow White ride. Before we know it, it is already time for lunch. The time goes by so quickly at Disneyland Paris. And today we are trying the Cowboy Cookout Barbecue restaurant for the first time ever. It is a quick service restaurant located in Fantasyland within Disneyland Park. And we also bumped into Minnie Mouse. Top tip, if you are staying at a Disney hotel, it is worth checking out what time the character meet and greets are, and you can see them in the hotel because typically I find that the queues are shorter. Right, back to the Cowboy Cookout Barbecue restaurant. The theming looks great, I really like it. We arrived at 11:30 when they just opened, and so it's super quiet and no queues. But also note that you can actually order the food and click and collect it with this restaurant, which is really handy. So a menu that includes the hot food plus fries or salad and a drink is around 16 euros to 18 euros. There are quite a few options. You can get the smoked chicken and also cheeseburger or a plant-based burger. There's also sausages. We tried the Sheriff's BBQ menu, which had the sausages and the chicken and the ribs, which comes with fries or a side salad and also a drink for 18 euros. If you have a child, they also have a children's menu. So there is the little chicken burger, and that comes with like cherry tomatoes as a side. You also get organic apple puree with no added sugar and a bottle of water, and it's a healthier option and it costs 10 euros. The other kids menu option, which is also 10 euros, is that you can get turkey sausages or the little chicken burger, and then there's an option of fries instead of the cherry tomatoes. And then for the dessert you get more options, so there is like ice cream, the sweet yogurt, or the Baby Bell cheese. I also tried the dessert for 5 euros, which was great. Overall the food was really good and it's pretty affordable compared to the other sit-down meal prices. And on to the exciting part of getting a haircut in Disneyland Paris. So we always walk past Dapper Dan's haircuts, and I swear it was just never open. We've been many times. This is the first time we've actually seen it been open during our trip, so of course we had to go and check it out. This stunning barbershop is located near Liberty Court and near Walt's restaurant. It offers several services, so you can get a haircut for 35 euros, and for a child haircut, so those under 7, it costs 20 euros. Or you can get a hot towel shave. There's quite a few services available, as you can see here. Now the barbershop is only open from Friday to Tuesday, and you can only make your appointment on the same day. Now to make the appointment you need to go when the barbershop opens, which is from 11 AM. And you can book it with Walt, who is the barber, and he is the loveliest cast member I think I've ever met in Disneyland Paris. We had such a great time with him. And now here's a bonus tip for you. You actually need to start queuing outside at like 10 AM because there will be queues, and you don't want to be there at 11 to see that there's a queue of people in front of you and not be able to get a spot. So to avoid disappointment, arrive early. I just love the design of the barbershop. It is so stunning, and I really appreciated that. It was such a magical experience for our child to get his first ever haircut at Disneyland Paris, and he got a little certificate. The next highlight of our day was actually experiencing the Princess Pavilion for the first time ever. Honestly, the queue times before the virtual queue opened was always so long that it really put us off. So now with virtual queues, I love it because you can just sign up on the app and then wait for your turn. And keep exploring the park whilst you wait. It is so good. I love the theming inside as well. Whilst you wait, you can enjoy looking at the stained glass of all the different castles, and then you've got the glass slipper from Cinderella, just to name one of them, but it continues on further. And whilst you wait, because you don't know which princess you're going to get, so there is a little bit of, ooh, who are we gonna get? And we got to meet with Mulan, so that was a pretty fun experience. Speaking of princesses, we have just booked our next Disneyland Paris trip, and we booked the Regal View restaurant for the character dining with princesses for breakfast. I am very excited to see what that is like. Next up is dinner at Walt. I still think it is the best restaurant in Disneyland Paris. The food was delicious. The chicken pot pie is an absolute favorite. We always have it. And then also think that the service and the dessert is stunning. The theming of the restaurant itself is stunning. So you have rooms based on each of the lands in the Disneyland park. And I just think it has such a nice atmosphere because of how thoughtfully designed it is, as well as the delicious food. And also, if you get a table which overlooks Main Street, you can actually watch the parades go by whilst you eat if you time it right. Don't forget to check out my full review of the restaurant in this video. It's a really special restaurant and definitely recommend you experience it if you have time. It pays homage to Walt Disney, and you can see this room is designed for Discoveryland, and it's just so lovely. Fun fact, you might be wondering why there's a birdcage in the entrance of the restaurant, and that is because it is a nod to how Walt Disney had seen this mechanical bird on a trip in New Orleans, and then he took it back to his engineers, and that was basically the beginning of the creation of all those audio animatronic characters that we see and love in our beloved attractions like the Pirates of the Caribbean, and let's not forget the epic dragon under the castle. And also, another fun fact for you is the second floor of the Walt's restaurant is partly inspired by the famous Club 33. If you don't know what that is, it is worth a Google. I just really hope that you love this charming restaurant as much as I do. And if you enjoyed this vlog, then please like and subscribe, and you'll be the first to know about the next vlog that's coming up for our day 4 at Disney. After a long day in the park, it is time to go back to the Sequoia Lodge where we're staying. You can check out my full review in this video here. And don't forget my top 10 rides for Disneyland Paris if you're planning a trip there. Thanks for watching!